Our story begins more than 60 years ago inside an abandoned chicken coop, where our founder discovered a retired teacher living, no home, no health care. So she said no to this injustice and yes to transforming lives. It's this drive, this compassion, that inspired AARP. Today, we empower people to choose how they live as they age. As a wise friend and fierce defender, we advocate for better health, financial security, and stronger communities. AARP, join us in making a difference.
What are the makings of a vibrant city? The vibrancy in the city is seen on its city streets. And in a vibrant city, the love is poured onto the walls, the conversations that grace restaurant tables. Join us on episode 11, Love Your Block, as we visit two local eateries. We're joined by Chef Eddie Rodriguez and business partner Chef Alberto Garcia.
Hi, my name is Eddie Rodriguez. I'm from Dominican Republic and being a chef for the past 20 years. I'm the owner of Foy's Latin Cuisine here at the Southern Market, and we're gonna make some salted shrimp. We are in-house seasoning blend that we use for the shrimp salad and for our shrimp quesadillas.
And what is that flavoring that you're putting on?
It's our own blend of seasoning. It has paprika, garlic, oregano, cilantro, salt, pepper, basil.
Great. Very savory and tasty.
Yes.
After Eddie seasons the thawed shrimp with his special house blend of spices, he throws it into the medium-hot pan, eliciting some initial fire flames. But he says it's important not to overcook the shrimp so it doesn't become rubbery. 3 to 4 minutes max, he says, is enough to turn the shrimp pink and maintain its delicious flavor. While the shrimp is cooking in the medium-hot pan, you notice that he stirs the pan frequently and flips it to ensure that the shrimp get cooked evenly all the way around. How hot is your pan, Eddie?
I make sure that the oil gets at least to 350 degrees. Like that I can flash the shrimp quick. Shrimps are a little hard to cook. If you overcook them, they're gonna get rubbery. So we try to make sure that they get a quick cook. Then we'll cool it down, and it will take only like about 3 or 4 minutes to get them cooked if the pan is already hot.
Great. How did you prepare the shrimp in advance?
What?
Was this frozen shrimp that you thawed?
They were, yeah, we bought the shrimps. Those are 16 to 20 size shrimps. We buy them frozen. We thaw it out in cold water, season them, and
fry it.
Cook them basically.
What type of oil did you put in the pan?
It has this one. I fry it with corn oil.
Corn oil.
We try to stay away from soybean oil because of some allergies, and things of that nature.
Beautiful. To make Eddie's shrimp quesadilla and shrimp salad, begin by sautéing the formerly frozen shrimp in medium-hot pan lined with corn oil. Cook quickly, 3 to 4 minutes, turning often, and then stop the cooking by chilling the shrimp to ensure they don't become rubbery. Now you're ready to make the shrimp quesadilla.
About 7 of those large shrimps. I go straight to the panini press. We serve it with sour cream and salsa.
Do you make your own salsa, Eddie?
Yes.
And there it is, the finished shrimp quesadilla, toasted to perfection and ready to serve. Eddie's also able to use his sautéed shrimp on top of a delicious house salad, another popular dish. Now he's ready to make the Cuban. How long did you cook it in the panini press?
About 2 or 3 minutes. It's just to toast the bread
Toast the
since
bread.
the pork is hot.
Right.
It will melt the cheese quicker.
Yes.
And this will be our Cuban sandwich.
Look at that. That is a full meal and a sandwich, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Most people ask for a to-go box because they won't finish, but
Half
this
is all they can eat. Awesome. Would you say these are 3 of your more popular dishes?
these are the Cuban sandwich and the salads, especially now in summer, are really popular.
Yes.
We do plenty of quesadillas as well, but we have a couple of different quesadillas,
Okay.
including shrimp. We do a pork quesadilla, chicken quesadilla, and we also do a vegetable quesadilla.
Awesome.
It has. We have found people now are trying to explore different countries and different cultures,
Yes.
and it has been really well accepted. So we are
Well,
really blessed.
And you're in the perfect setting for it here.
Yes, we have so many people that walk through, and we have so many different vendors in this market. So it's the perfect place for somebody to come and explore.
Awesome. Here is Eddie's recipe for the Cuban sandwich. In-house spice blend, roast pork, sliced ham, mustard, Swiss cheese, pickles, and French bread. Put it all together in your favorite bread and toast briefly in a panini press to melt the cheese. Enjoy. Eddie's business has expanded. He now offers catering for nearby events.
As I head over to Southern Market to meet with Chef Eddie and Chef Alberto, I see the wedding party exiting the temple at St. Mary's Church. As you can see here, Chef Eddie is working on final touches for the catering for the wedding reception. I'm sure the guests will enjoy.
Southern Market has evolved from its early days as a farmer's market. Now it's a gleaming international center filled with vendors, small companies like Eddie's and Alberto's, who are bringing cuisine from all over the world to downtown Lancaster. Why? Maureen Leader explains.
As you know, it's a small world after all. So we wanted just that wide variety of that beautiful global food. Walk out through downtown Lancaster City. We've got French, we've got Italian, Indian, Asian, and people like that. Lancaster loves variety and global food. It's not just about the Amish down-home cooking, which is also good. But people want variety, and people appreciate just that wide variety that the world has to offer, all the cultures.
Chris Ballantyne is the Community Relations Manager for Willow Valley. He explains that his interest in ethnic cooking began early in his childhood in Lancaster.
So my uncle Lucius, who near and dear to my heart, long since passed, he was great at catering, and he would do ribs on like this, like barrel grill that he created. I mean, he was well sought out. He might have been one of the vendors here had he, stayed alive.
Speak more to that barrel grill, that homemade barrel grill.
Yeah, so I believe he used to work with pie, and so he took like one of the steel drums, cut it in half, and then created like the grill that he would. I mean, we're talking like a rack of ribs, and he would just like flip over and stuff, like way before all these cooking shows. Yeah.
See, so. And that's an intersection right there that I love, because that is Lancaster's creative artisan maker. Plus, the food and ribs, and we love those. We love our meats here in Lancaster.
Yes, we do.
As well as our, we're vegan friendly as well, so that's growing.
And gluten free.
Gluten free too. Yeah.
Gluten free.
We were just talking to everyone about that.
Yeah.
So what are the vegan options here at Southern Market?
It really depends on which vendor. Like I think about Filthy Good, which just opened up like maybe about a month and a half ago. They have gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free. So depending on the vendor, there are the different opportunities and options.
And that's an interesting point too, because a lot of like ethnic foods, they, vegan eating or having a vegetarian meal several times throughout the week isn't uncommon.
Yeah. I mean, and there's everything from just like the extremely tasty while also extremely healthy things that you can get here. Yeah.
On this episode, we highlighted simple but flavorful. And we didn't have to cross the Atlantic Ocean to taste the flavors of Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, and Cuba. These cuisines share a grounding element. Some owe it, at least in part, to the Taino roots and the Afro-Caribe experience, finding a balanced fusion in those truths. I say, let's eat.